All right, all right, all right. Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing today? Welcome to Blackspin. I am Nikki, and I am here, honey, and I am ready to converse. Because y'all know what I'm here to talk about. Black men, mad thing on creation, honey. Let me come on this screen real quick. They mad. Let me go on my channel and share this link with my home girl. One moment, guys, and we are going to hop straight into it. You know, you trying to do something on your phone, and you like, where was I going with this? Why am I here? Why did I open this? Okay. And then text. Okay, y'all. Don't rush me. I'm coming. I gotta go live to get the link. Okay, here I am. Here I am. Hold on. Put this down. Put this down. Hold on. Let me change that in my profile here. All right, here I am. Here I am to save the day. Y'all remember Mighty Mouse? Don't like I'm the only one that know what that is. Okay. Okay, now how do I minimize this? I know I'm supposed to know by now. Okay, but yeah. Oh. Hey y'all. Oh, I'm still not here. Hey y'all. Let me see. Y'all see what's this? You don't see nothing? Hold on. Something ain't right. I have to start this thing all over again. That's not what I want to do. There we go. Okay, let me see. Is that it? Okay. Can y'all see me? Is this what's happening? Is this giving what it's giving? Let me go see. No. I might have to close out and come back, y'all. I hate when I'm having technical difficulties. It's supposed to automatically be sharing the screen, but not like that. Let me just go on my own live and see if y'all can see me. Okay. Y'all, the girls are fighting. They are mad. Black men are big mad. They didn't create all these biracials. Black men and white women been saying they better than us, baby. They talk down because we buy white hair. This is not white hair, honey. If you ask me, this is Native American hair. This is biracial hair. I don't buy white hair. I buy biracial hair. Nobody want that strange shit. I buy international domesticated hair. Baby, I bought a yak off the back. I bought a yak off the back of a yak, honey. Don't play with me. But anyway, let's get straight into it. I really want to talk about this because y'all seem to be so upset that there's so many biracials in the NBA draft. I'm not going to be able to read what I want to read to y'all. I don't have my glasses on. Let me get my daughter to bring my glasses. Hold on. Ray! Oh, like I was coming up the microphone. I guess I better call her phone, huh? Y'all, I don't have no glasses on. I'm about to be looking like this. Hold on, y'all. Let me call my offspring to her, bring my glasses because we gotta read these statements today because a black man started trending. Well, he didn't start trending. His slogan started trending. The national biracial. Where did it go? Come back. Y'all, the National Biracial Association, the new NBA. Now, y'all remember this picture right here, right? Now, when black women try to explain to y'all genetics, when we try to explain to y'all what a dominant gene is, what a recessive gene is, we try to explain all of that. Now, if that's something that you need to know, I explained it to you in a video. I'll put it in the comment section so you can go and check it out. But when we was talking about this right here, little Bronny, I was saying, let them go to prom. Let them kids be kids. Let them have fun. However, when this group here gets together and they make children, they have kids, and then their kids grow up to be live at 5 at the NBA drafts, and one of them even the #1 draft pick, now y'all mad. Now they not black, they biracial. Niggas been, excuse me, I ain't gonna say that. Y'all been running around saying that black men can create anything through their scrotum, and y'all been running around here saying that one drop of black blood make you black, but y'all done seen all these biracials in the 2022 NBA draft pick, and now all of a sudden they biracial. Oh, but black women were some bitter haters when we were trying to educate y'all on the basic preliminaries of biology. Who let y'all in this house? They did what? What? Why you letting me here? Y'all go to y'all room. These heathens. You see them? Where they at? Thank you. Get off me. Y'all see them? That ain't wrong, pit bull. They just some. Oh Lord, these glasses are filthy, baby. Did you put your hands in the glass? Hold on, let me read to y'all these statements. I cannot wait. Don't worry. I've been taking editing classes, so I might edit this video and re-premiere it. Okay, gotta get them around my ear. Okay, now we can see how the NBA draft. I want y'all to see these. Where's the images? Images. Now they got mad at all these biracials and Europeans and what do you call them, biracials and octoroons and all that their stuff for being on here. But now we remember when when he got together with a white girl, yeah, oh, let them be kids. But we know that's what he's gonna marry. We know that's how that goes, right? So watch this. Watch how black men whine and pop that thing all over social media. How you get out of this? Y'all know computers is not what I do all day. Hold on. I was looking for X marks the spots. And then here you go, modern NBA. I'm like, did they just learn the word modern? Because now they're saying modern woman, modern NBA. And then none of them, if you're going to look at these comments, none of them take accountability for their actions. They find the one biracial, which is the #1 draft pick, who has a black mother and a European father. He's actually a Spaniard. He's Italian. And then they want to glorify that. They say she stole the show. She's the unexpected star. Girl, hush. Stop playing. And then we had a WNBA All-Star. Her son got to the NBA, but guess who he's dating? Becky. See, and I try to explain to you guys generational wealth. Every time black men get close to the point where they can actually have some viable generational wealth, you hand it off to white society. Kobe Bryant died. His money didn't go to the black community because he was married to a black woman, even though it was a black woman that was with him for all them years. So speak life into him. Your white black girls don't speak life into black men no more. You speak life into them, and you give them a come up, and you help them come up to the mantle of manhood, to where they're supposed to be financially, emotionally, and then guess what they do? What Jamie Foxx and Kanye said, when he get on, he leave your ass for a white girl. That's what Kanye did. Kanye was dating a white makeup artist before he came up and made it big. And he left her for Amber Rose, and left Amber Rose one white trash for some more white trash. With trashier trash. Porn star trash. And then we look at these young men here and we say, oh, the National Biracial Association. It's not the NBA no more. And then this one guy, he's going to say, let me go to my own. Can I go to my own comments? Is it going to show me what I commented on? This one guy, he's going to say, the NBA was basically all white. It started off as all white, so it's only natural I want to go to it. I guess, do I click here? I don't know where I go. It might be on here. It started off as all white, so it's only natural that this is where it's gonna go. I'm scrolling slow so you guys can read these comments and see what they're really saying. NBA is giving, like, number one, why is it giving anything? That is homosexual slang. Like, why black men y'all are making yourself look like females out there, bro, real quick, and then y'all say that we're masculine. But the truth is, when I speak in a hyper tone, when I get high pitched, when I start speaking from a place of emotion, when I get a little carried away in an argument and get a little emotional, even though I'm still speaking facts, those are feminine attributes. That is feminine. So actually, bro, you're being feminine. I'm not being masculine. You know, women are not being masculine. You guys are being feminine. You're NBA giving National Biracial Association. What? No, what it's giving is black men pedestalize white women for the last 50 years, and now it's coming to haunt you. And then, but back to the original statement, I'm looking for it now, where he goes, it says Houston. It's a guy named Houston that made the comment. I'm looking for it. I believe he replied to me. How do I go see my replies? I go here. Okay. Because actually what happened is white men found it a lot easier and made a lot more money behind the scenes of basketball versus being athletes, where that career span is maybe five-ish to 10-ish years. You know what I mean? After 10 years, they really surprised you still in the game. So with that being said, they went behind the scenes, became owners, sports medicine, sports management, agents, insurance agents. They found careers in behind the scenes of the National Basketball Association where they can make millions of dollars just like these players, but they're making it over a 30, 40-year lifespan because they can retire in their 60s from these corporate level jobs. And on top of that, they got rid of the Negro Basketball League. The Negro Football League, the Negro Basketball Association, they got rid of all of that. You know what I mean? Because they offered y'all that white ice, and you know that white ice is colder. So they did away with our Negro leagues, who were filled with Negroes. We could be making this money now, and gave you guys a seat at their proverbial table, even though you're at the kiddie table, not the big boy table, because in your contract you don't get ownership, you don't get anything. You know, all you get to do is play ball for 5 years, be rich, cap, give all your money to your preference, end up poor and broke, and beating on to your preference when she get pregnant. You know what I mean? So it's like what you guys are abusing the blessing that you're getting from being able to be these professional entertainers for even this 5-year span. Give me 1 year in the NBA. I'm gonna take that money and make so much money. I'm not just run myself ragged up and down this court for y'all. I'm gonna get in, hit my lick, and I'm gonna get out. And I'm not, and y'all get in and y'all say, "Oh, this is my inner sanctuary. This is my ticket into white paradise, and this is where I love to be." Where's that coming at? And it's like, why are you guys throwing the hissy fit when you guys pedestalized white women to the point where white women were even talking down on black women, saying that they treat their men better, they're better lovers, they're more submissive, they just regurgitating everything that black men say negatively and disparagingly about us, and then they crying tattooed tears. They start crying tattooed tears as soon as hey, Valley girl, how y'all doing? Hey, everybody. You know, they breeding themselves out. They're causing genocide amongst themselves, and then they want to go into this emotional tirade all over Black Twitter about some National Biracial Association. Well, you create the biracials. Let's go and look at this video. I want you to look at the fathers. Let's look at the fathers real quick. Let's see. Let's look at these. Okay, look at Mr. Dyson's father. Black man, dark-skinned black man, white woman. Let's keep looking. I want to keep looking. Oh, is that another white woman and a dark-skinned black man? Look at that. Well, look at God. Want to give you an example after example? Ooh, look at that. Now this lady right here belong on the Who They Really Choose series on CynthiaG channel. Look at that. That's the same thing. Same thing, right? Is that the same thing? Like, come on, y'all. And that's not all of them. The number one draft pick, he's biracial, even though his mother's black. He's biracial. They just complaining all over the place. Complaining all over, just whining all over the internet. They just upset and big mad. Elijah Williams, just getting started. Son of Phoenix. Okay, look at this. Look at his biracial son. He just getting started. He about to take over. And we all know 87% of biracial children with black fathers and white mothers are biracial children, period, to be honest, typically marry white. So you guys are exterminating yourselves. You're exterminating yourselves. You know, y'all black got the strongest DNA. The one drop rule was made up by a European philosopher. I believe it was Aristotle or Socrates. One of those damn philosophers who didn't philosophize on nothing, that didn't pontificate or have a long thought about nothing. It was just a bunch of conjecture and shit they was pulling out their ass and making stuff up and making it go what back then equated to mainstream. But yeah, it was a philosopher who had no background in medicine whatsoever made up the one drop rule, and black men just carried it away. Genetically, this woman could never give birth to a black person. She does not possess mitochondrial DNA. The child cannot birth the mother. I'm white woman's mother. The original person ever found, the oldest exoskeleton, oldest human remains ever found was that of a black woman. I am your mother. All of y'all are my children. So she can never give birth to me. Okay? So let's get that straight. So that one drop rule, and it seems as though, judging by these comments, that the black men threw that one drop rule out the window, honey. They threw that rule out the window. They're not proud of these young black men. They said this is the National Biracial Association, not a biracial. But y'all pedestalize, y'all put the light-skinned ethnically, I say ethnically, androgynous looking, exotical on a pedestal. The biracial woman is on a pedestal, honey, and she's black. Matter of fact, she don't even have to be biracial. She could be European and just tan, and she get invited to the black man's cookout. Oh, y'all love those biracial women. Oh, but those boys, those men, those high yellow, fancy dancy, dashing looking young men. Oh, they biracial. They don't get to come to the cookout, huh? They the National Biracial Association now, huh? Oh, y'all mad now. But they daughter, y'all be loving their daughters, the Kiki Wyatts and the Danny Lays, who's not biracial, who's actually Euro Latina. Y'all be all up on their ass, licking and all up in them yellow phones. What he want? Yeah, but with the biracial son, oh, he gets shunned. Baby, they created a whole hashtag for him. They just big mad. Now, where's this? This is the Houston guy. So let me see if I can click on his post so you can see what I'm talking about. Number one, before y'all start complaining, black men, remember what I said in my last video about literacy, about reading comprehension, and about black men taking data and trying to warp it into to mean what they're trying to say as opposed to meaning what it actually is. Because for those that don't know, intermarried is not only about race. Intermarried is about creed, nationality, religion, things of that nature. So an intermarried couple could be a Euro-Latina and an Afro-Latina. Okay? A Christian and a Muslim. Or Mormon and a Christian, or Mormon and a Muslim. Those are intermarried couples. Notice he intentionally didn't pull up the stats for interracial couples, interracial newlyweds, because that'll show you of the. I went through this already in other videos. I showed y'all the marriage rates while I pulled out that business card. I might take it and insert it here, but. When it comes to black men, number one, let's read what he put and then see how he manipulated this stat of intermarried relationships. Before y'all start, black men are the fourth. Now, we know this is a lie. Black men are only fourth out of the six main the 6 main minority groups who marry, who when it comes to marrying out. Now, we know that's not true because they are not the fourth. They are the first. They marry out more than any other race there is. They marry out more than any ethnic group, any nationality. They marry out more than anybody. And this is globally. I'm talking about the Ghanaian, the African, the South African, the North African, the Black Brit. They all marry out of their race at alarming rates. They marry out of their race more than any race, creed, religion, nationality, anything across the board. So this is how they manipulate statistics. But notice we don't have the website this came from. This is just a screen grab. We don't know where it came from. Whenever there's a stat, there's always a heading. Right here above where you see this, there will be a heading. And the source will be at the bottom of the graph. All of that was taken out. This probably came off of blackdemographics.com, which is the Wikipedia of demographics, and the Kevin Samuelites, they love to go on that website and just make up stuff. And this is what I was saying, where it says the NBA used to be mostly white, then mostly black. This is the logical conclusion. Number one, and it's been in a long time in the making. The logical conclusion would be biracial. No, the logical conclusion would be to revert back to whiteness. Just like white people coming back to get their black neighborhoods because they tired of driving all up in Brittany Renner ass. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes. And they was all kissing her ass and they was putting Brittany Renner on a pedestal. But her biracial counterpart, which is the male biracial, they shunning them and insulting them and acting like they're being discriminated against in the NBA drafts. When I looked up, even the dark-skinned young men that got drafted, they have white girlfriends. And I'm going to show you. I'm going to keep it going, girl. Girl, I thought it was the white man, then black men. I see white men with Asian, mixed blacks, and this. Yeah. White men don't give a damn who they with. And the reason why a lot of white men are stepping outside of their race, I'm going to show you this video that I saw too. This white Christian guy I follow, Rulin, I can't remember his name. And he was saying that they just naturally click because they're both ambitious. They're both trying to get somewhere. And a lot of times black women, they're the only ambitious person in the relationship when it comes to dating within their own race. So, I don't want to live a 50-50 lifestyle. So that's just what it is. If I can pay my $2,500 a month by myself to afford my own lifestyle, then you come in with your own $2,500 or your own $5,000. We can go a lot further than still living on this same level. If I'm gonna still stay on this same level, what's the point of me even dating or being with somebody? So anyway, let's go here. I already expressed this point to you guys, but I'll read what I put. Because here, he's erasing people's comments. So someone said that black women are mad. And I put the only people that are mad are black men because they are being replaced in hip-hop, sports, and other arenas by their biracial offspring, which is true. They being replaced in hip-hop and R&B. Everywhere you go, you got a fancy-dancy white person or biracial person taking up the mantle and doing it like... doing hip-hop like you do it. Doing dancing like you do it. They've changed dancing altogether where it's more robotic and choreographed than it is opposed to a natural feeling of the beat. So now white people can do it too because they don't have to have rhythm to dance. They just have to be able to do an 8 count. Now, so that's how come Asians and everybody was able to take over hip-hop dancing and battle dancing. Because they took battle dancing, whitened it up, and now they got black people like a damn fool doing all that goddamn hopping around and jerking and all that stupid. Man, that ain't even dancing. But anyway, arenas by biracials. Now, see, BW means black women. No black women are mad. 90% of black women responding are saying that this is not our issue. Baby, that's on y'all. And then I did black men are committing genocide just so they can go. This is a crash course in biology. This is the video that you guys need to go look at. Okay, it talks about recessive DNA and everything. So it kind of breaks down the genetic structure so that you can understand what it means. Let's see. They're creating their own reality. And y'all was happy when it came to this prom choice. I went over that. Let's see here. Get rid of interracial marriage. The athletes gonna go on strike. Number one, that's not true. If they get rid of interracial marriage and put back in anti-miscegenation laws, black men across this country, they wouldn't go out there to protect themselves. Black women had to make up Black Lives Matter. They would go out there and protest in droves, honey. They will go out there. Let me come on this camera so you can see the seriousness. They will go out there and protest in droves. They will. Anti-miscegenation laws took black men out the home. I'm telling you, they are going. They're gone. You understand me? And that's just a shout out for my tongue. I don't have cavities. I saw a little dark in there. That's okay. That's all white. Okay, I don't have cavities, Donnie. We don't do those. But yeah, so I think it's strange that we have this. I don't understand it. Love is love. Love is intentional. See, and everybody's talking about love, love, love. They're missing the black man's point. His point is he is being replaced. And now, remember all that time we were bitter. Let me come back. We were bitter. We were jealous. We couldn't keep a man, couldn't get a man. We were all these things for the better part of a decade. I know my entire childhood, they've been saying disparaging things about black women, especially dark-skinned black women. And of course, it didn't get to me because you're not going to tell me I'm not it. Am. So, with that being said, this has been coming into fruition for over 30 years now. You see what I'm saying? And black women have been getting the short end of the stick when it comes to a healthy, viable relationship from their counterpart since my mother's time. You know what I mean? So with that being said, now they get to see in real time the consequences of their actions. This is the first time they're actually faced with mortality. And then you have this campaign about selective breeding. So now that women are being more selective with their womb and they're deciding not to give birth, not to copulate with you guys without protection, they're deciding to be more conscious with and choosing better. Like y'all tell us to choose better, and so now it's gonna be even less of y'all being born because y'all not even gonna be able to abandon these kids because they're not gonna have them for you to abandon. You see what I'm saying? So people think Roe versus Wade is to stop black life. No, ma'am. No one gets abortions at a higher rate other than the European woman. Understand that. She is the first in the clinic to get it sucked out. And don't let her have no money. Don't let her be rich and get pregnant. Oh, you know what I mean? Abortions Paris Hilton had? Look, that's why they did Roe versus Wade because white people are at a minus birth rate. They're at a deficit to the point to where they are dying 3 times as fast as they're being born. So you see what I'm saying? So 3 times as fast as they're I said that backwards, but you see what I'm saying. They're dying faster than they're being born, and it's at a rapid rate. Okay, so 10 of them are dying, but only 3 of them are being born. You see what I'm saying? So they are severely, their numbers are hard to look at this point. And they're faced with their own mortality. This is why there's a push. Number one, when you see black women, stop getting mad when you see interracial advertisements and single mother advertisements. I took a marketing class, and that's just targeted demographics. They know that if they want to sell something to a black man, they got to show him happy with a white woman. Okay, because they equate whiteness with greatness. You see what I'm saying? So it's not shunning you. It's just advertising to this black man to buy this cream. So let me show him with this happy interracial mixed family so that I can get him to buy this product. Okay, when they're advertising you as a single mother, unfortunately, that's your reality. And to get you to buy something, they have to let you know that with your fast-paced, high-earning, no time for yourself lifestyle, this product is going to be good for you. Okay, this particular type of meat or cereal or whatever it is going to be good for you because it can keep up with your lifestyle as a single mother. Unfortunately, that's your reality. It is what it is. And when they advertise spas, you see these housewife-looking European women in there because that not only is their target demographic, but that is their reality. Most of these white mothers in the NBA draft mothers, most of those are stay-at-home moms. You know what I mean? And when you and I went over it in the last video. The side effects of father abandonment when it comes to the mother is the child often ends up abandoned by the mother too, psychologically, because they're always at work and they're always busy because they have to provide. So that nurturing love that you would give to a child from the age of birth to the age of 10, which is the most when the most emotional growth happens, they don't really get that because mommy is not there. They're at work. And daddy is gone, which is why mommy's working so hard. So, absentee fatherism does not only affect the child, it affects the mother and her ability to parent and do what a mother is supposed to do. But I don't want to get off topic. So then you have this thirst muncher here. If you date outside your race, we can't be friends or lovers. Black only, right? See, this is why I love the internet. Nothing dies on the internet, honey. Nothing at all. What'd he say? Hold on. Can I make this bigger? I don't know how you. Y'all gonna have to zoom in so I can read it. So basically, this is this guy in this white girl's DM talking about how fine she is, how sexy she is, and how he wants to be with her, and he wants some milk of magnesia, honey. Like these guys are on here they are just having a meltdown. And most of the black men that did complain and boasted about the biracials, this is the one picture they kept putting up. This guy and his dad. That's the one picture they kept putting up. They kept putting it up. And then you have NBA players in 10 years. Y'all stop it. Y'all so petty. So now this one lady, she brought up a great point. I probably am going to start screenshotting when I see stuff that I like. Let me see if I go to my page. Because she put up a picture of Patrick Mahomes' son. Now Patrick Mahomes is a baseball legend, a baseball god. And he has a biracial son. Now that biracial son is married and procreated with a white woman. And she put up his family. Let me show you. Hopefully I spell Mahone right. There you go. Look at that. Oh, he's a football legend. Football, baseball, one of them balls. Shoot. One of them balls. Okay, so how do we do child, daughter? Let's be specific. So this is his wife and this is his daughter. Let's go to images here. This is his daughter. This girl has a chocolate grandfather. So let's talk about genetics. Let's talk about genetic dominance. Who's annihilating who? Because black men have been sleeping and marrying whites since before. Matter of fact, black men are the ones that overturned anti-miscegenation laws. It wasn't that biracial lady and her white husband. It wasn't Loving versus Virginia. Especially in California, it started in California. That was a black man who went to Supreme Court in the middle of Jim Crow, in the middle of Reconstruction. He found a time to go down to the Supreme Court so he could marry his Becky. But anyway, let's talk. All the years since the 1800s, y'all been procreating with white people, and they still here. You're not breeding out white, dummy. You're breeding out black. Look up blanqueamiento. The whitening of Latin America. Look it up. Read a book, Rabbit Proof Fence, the whitening of the Aboriginal in Australia. Look it up. And I'm pretty sure in those other countries, they have a book about the whitening of America. Look at today, what they're referring to as the Native Americans. Those are a bunch of biracials. Stop it. And this is y'all future. This is y'all future. These are y'all. Here comes the actions of my consequence. Y'all stop. Oh, that was me. Never mind. I'll stop later. The actions of my consequence. Y'all was talking all that stuff. You say white women are fit, fresh, and cooperative, whatever the hell they was saying. Look, I was looking at Paris Milan channel. Shout out to Paris Milan. Look at let me see. Hold on, she's right here. Don't flag me, Paris. Nah. I've been following you for as long as you've been on here, child, since you broke up with Boys and Sin and them. See. Let's see. Where is it? I saw that video. Here it is right here. So watch this. I thought I was going to be the first one to get to do a video on it, but I had to go to work. Now, hold on. I want y'all to see this.
I know a lot of you guys don't like sports, but I am a person.
How do you? I want y'all to see this, that I'm going to log off because I have another video I want to actually do for you guys. So,
play, and that appreciates sport.
Mute. Yeah, she used to play tennis, so she really loves sports. She has a steal of the entire draft. And she actually covered the lady. I forgot her son's name is Ja'Cory or something like that. And I was like, oh, okay, he comes from basketball. Child, girl, keep going. He's basketball royalty because his mom was a WNBA champion. And here it is. So this is the young man who I was trying to find on Twitter. How do you play? Oh, it's already playing, so bam.
Devices, right? For you to be in the NBA.
So this is the mother that raised him, and this is the white girl that he with.
Provided the best training that any player.
And it's like, black mothers, we don't celebrate when our children dead outside their race. We more so accept it because we're not going to turn our backs on our children. Kind of like if your child comes home to say that they're gay, it's something that you deal with, you process, and you accept because you still love your child. So it's not that we are pushing it like black men push their sons towards the opposite race. Like LeBron, for example, you can't tell me that. I looked up the school that he went to for another video I was going to do, but I lost the information. But I looked up the school he went to. There are a lot of affluent black little girls that goes to school with him. He chose that one. He doesn't check. He don't see them. Okay? They're smart. They're also athletic. They have doctors, lawyers for mothers and fathers. They go to those schools. They go to those schools. So don't act like, oh, we're being raised in rich neighborhoods and there aren't any black girls here. They are. They're there. They're there. You're just not dating them. So I hate when they say that. You know what I mean? I went to good schools and I went to quote unquote hood schools. You know what I mean? I've seen them both, and there were black kids at both of them. Like I never went to a school and had to get a white boyfriend because there was no black guys there. Like what? No, they're here. Luckily when I was a child, guys my age actually liked white girls. Black girls and white girls. It was taboo at the time. Lucky for me, yay. So, and this is his loving mother. Now, he barely hugged his father. They got a picture of him hugging this dude, but you can tell he barely know him. He was hugged his mom and cried for a good 3 minutes. And then he shook his daddy's hand. His daddy grabbed him for a hug. And he cried on his daddy. The good boy, he don't know you. And then look who he gonna give out his money to. All these wealth transfers that are transpiring right here in our faces. So, and this is why there's a large wealth gap. When the wealth gap starts to close, you open it right back up with your penis. Can you say that on YouTube? You open it right back up. So it's kind of like you are shooting yourself in the foot and then complaining about the bullet. You can't say, oh, you can't shoot yourself and then complain about the pain because you caused that pain. So it's asinine for you to complain about something that you caused. Okay? You date outside your race overwhelmingly more than anybody else in the entire world globally, and now you want to complain about your offspring taking your place. Okay, but you always complain about the oppression this, oppression that. No one is more oppressive than the black man because you oppress black women like it ain't nothing. But anyway, I'm going to digress from that point. The bottom line here is now you are being faced with your own mortality. Now you see yourself dying out. Now you see it. Black women, we've been saw it. We've been trying to tell y'all biracials are biracial. They're not black. white women can't give birth to black women, and we give you all these genetical, yes, I said that. These genetic facts. We give you all these statistical data that you need, that you can analyze and research for yourself. We explain genetics. We explain DNA. We explain mitochondrial DNA. We explain recessive DNA. We explain what the difference between the traits are and the actual genetic makes up the amino acids that make up your genetic structure. We explain all this to y'all, and what all y'all got to rebuttal? Bitch, you bitter. What? No, I'm well read. No, I see what you're doing to yourself. You're annihilating yourself. And then, once they go white, I don't take them back. I don't sleep with guys that sleep around interracially. I just don't do it. I have this ongoing joke with my friends. We have two different yeasts. I don't get down. And then your man go out there sleeping with all these Latinas and Europeans and all this other stuff. And then you wonder why you got trick and you got what's the other thing? BV. All them different yeasts, all up in that urethra area. And it ain't cleansed out, and he coming home to you. Child wouldn't be me. I don't mess with no promiscuous boy. You already know. Y'all, like, this is ridiculous. Wallow in it. Sleep in it. Black women, this is not our issue. We have nothing to do with this. This is not our problem. This is not our creation. This is not our doing. We have nothing to do with this. Dark-skinned men, in the quotes, realizing they're going extinct due to their own preferences is, making me laugh so hard. Basically what that means. I don't think you can say it on YouTube because she striked it out and she's had her channel for way longer than me. So I'm pretty sure she knows the rules of the game. So it's like, don't complain now, and then don't try to come back home. The best thing you could do is teach your sons better. Okay? And I want to go over a couple of prerequisites on my own channel that I think will help you guys really understand the point that I brought home here today if you're not familiar with my content. These are some prerequisites that you need to watch, okay? And then I'm going to go ahead and sign out. Okay. Now I want you to start here. Don't get all up in here because it looks intriguing and it looks fun. Don't do that. I want you to start right here. And I want you to look at this because this is going to show you how excited black men are when they see young black boys dating outside their race. When Slim Thug took that white Latina to homecoming. But then let him marry a white Latina, and then his biracial son get a Grammy and beat all the black men. Then it's gonna be a problem, right? Here we go. Black men are committing genocide against their own race. This is where I break down genetics, okay? And I explain that men, and I want to leave on this note, men, like from just from a common sense point of view, I'm going to break this down common sense wise, okay? You don't have a seed, honey. You have a proverbial fertilizer, okay? What you do is, and if another Greek philosopher told you had a seed, he ain't even a doctor, but a philosopher of one of books. Okay, so look. This is the womb, right? Inside of this womb, coming down out of my uterus and all that there, so we're not going to go all through all that. Here are some eggs in here, a.k.a. seeds, if that's what you want to call them, right? Because a little bit of more chlorophyll, and every black person out there will be a tree anyway. Then you ejaculate, fertilize a seed, and make a baby. I don't know how else. You don't have a seed, dummy. I mean, sir, you don't have a seed. You fertilize the womb. I incubate it, I carry it, I grow it. If I am growing it, what am I growing it from? A seed that has been fertilized by your It's like water. You skeet out water, it fertilizes the seed and helps the plant grow. Since we are obviously using photosynthesis or plant the plant cycle as a metaphor here for childbirth, I like stop saying that y'all got the seed and everything y'all touch is black. That has no genetic or biology. That is not fact. Okay, that is pseudoscience made to put misogynistic men above women. The white men still trying to figure out how to give birth so they can be better than the women that complain about their suffrage and how they were being treated back in the 1800s. So I wanted to talk about that because they big mad, huh? They mad, huh? What they say though, the National Biracial Association, what ain't the NBA no more? Huh? They big mad. It ain't the Negro Basketball League, honey. The biracials that came up in that thing. Yeah, that's y'all kids. They black fathers, white submissive mothers. Look at them. Now those gentlemen's, those gentlemanlies. Oh, somebody feeling replaced? Somebody feeling less than? Oh, honey. And then let all the black women go out there and get these biracials. Then what? Then what? Then what? If we don't figure out a way to come back together because of your a-hole tendencies and your infatuation with whiteness, you're gonna annihilate the whole race. They say black women aren't cooperative. We're more cooperative than what you deserve because we're still willing to procreate with you and give birth to you. It is you that don't want to give birth to yourselves. Even though you the first one to get somebody pregnant, you the first one to leave, you the last one to get married. Black women still willing to mess with your ass. Your butt. Still willing to mess with your butt and put up with your crap. So we're definitely cooperative. So stop it. And all this lipo surgery out here, we definitely looking fit, honey. It's just a myth that they put out about black women talking down on them and give white women the audacity, the fact they can talk down on us. You make us the world's proverbial punching bag, and then we start fighting back against these disparaging comments, against these negative stereotypes, and we take our image into our own hands when we start complaining about the way Pride Family was rewritten by a black man, by the way. Put that light-skinned girl and then little dark-skinned girl out, get on Shamika or Laquita, whatever her name is. I don't watch that crap. Never did. My mother didn't let me watch it. So when we start complaining about our image, or take our image back, you said we dumb, we became the most educated. You call us poor, we became the most entrepreneurial. See, when they talk down on us as a people, we make black look beautiful. Black women make black look cool as hell. That's why all these white girls want to come over here. But now that we're not giving a damn, we're not chasing after them dudes no more. You can have them because we're already single mothers. It's your turn. We're not mad that you're dating them. You can have Tyrone from the Tyrone spectrum. You have Tyrone, Willie, Kevin, Mark, Jake. You can have Tim, Timothy, Lil Tim, Lil Baldhead, Lil Doo. You can have Pooh. You can have Michael, Michael, Marcus. You can have all them Negroes. Keep them, child. Child. Stop. Because the black men I do know, like a few truck drivers and stuff like that, I do have money. They got black wives. You know what I mean? Of the small percent that do get married, now they're light skinned, but they black. You know what I mean? So, and I don't put the disclaimer out there, not all black men, because black men don't put those disclaimers out there for you. They don't say all black women are bald head, nappy head, ugly, can't talk, can't walk, can't dress, masculine. They don't say, oh, not all black women. They say black women. So y'all stop putting them disclaimers out for them because they don't do it for you. Say black men and stand on that. That's what I said. I'm generally speaking. I'm talking about the majority. If you don't like it, the minority of you that are doing good, that are raising black families, need to go check the majority or create a louder voice. Instead of trying to parallel what they're saying so that you can get some kind of clout and recognition. Like the guy Mr. Let Go, the other dumbass guy who totally misread what was right in front of his face and then lied to us right on camera about what it said, and though we was reading along with him. I did a video on it. Yeah, it's the accountability video. I need to change that and just say black men are really illiterate. So, yeah, that's all I had to say. Don't be mad at your biracial sons, guys. You made them, so now love them. This is Blackspan, and I'm out. You guys have a wonderful day.